Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to issue 56 of Build the Iconic Ford Falcon XB GT, the 1/8 scale madmax car from our good old friends over at Hachette. Now, if you'd like to grab this post-apocalyptic car, then head over to the Hachette website. There's a clickable link in the description below. And you too can be building this along with me. Let's have a quick scope through this week's magazine and see what we're up to, shall we? We are doing the left cylinder head. It says also the blower is fitted to the head cover and the blower motor is assembled and fitted to the left of the cylinder head along with the left exhaust manifolds. We're going to want our blower and we're going to want our upper cylinders that we've been working on in the previous issues, folks, which is just nice, simple, concise instructions there showing you how the blower itself lines up with the engine. 4 of the DS6 screws that we had left over from the last issue go up underneath its rump there, attaches the blower, and then we start fitting the cylinder head, blower motor like so, onto its bracketry. Pop in the bracket and the motor on top of the cylinder head, and then this is what we're going to end up with at the end of today's issue, folks. Okay, so that's what we're after. Cars on screen is Ghostbusters from 1984. My God, I didn't realise it was that long ago. It says the smash hit comedy featured amazing special effects, a witty script and catchy theme song. To top all of that, one of the starring roles was played by the distinctive white and red 59 Cadillac ambulance. My God, 1984. Remember that when it was released. So that's that. That's the magazine done, folks. So we'll put this to one side. We'll come back and we'll do a bit of assembly for you. Right, let's grab our screwdriver. Put a bit of oil on the first of the DS6 screws, folks. I think like that. We can then grab our cylinder head and our blower. And as I said last time, I've been round and weathered it and given it a little bit of road dirt where it's been driving along and having splashes against it. Just gives it a little bit more, for me, a little bit more authenticity. So that's what I've done on mine. You don't have to do it on yours, but I chose to do it on mine because it's just me. It's just how I am. Right, we want to try to feed these leads up underneath that as best as we can. So I reckon, being that that looks like that's how that wants to lie, I reckon send it down through that gap in there. We've got a little wire around the back there. We want to do that and then come round as best as we can and try and hook that around all of those leads. And we can look, just dropping you under there, under that bracket, like that. Bink, there you go. Once the bracket's in, they can come back and lay over the top of it. Like that. Here's what we want. Okay, let's put the first screw in, which is right down there. Not fully tight, because I still want to jiggle it if I need to for pipage. Just make sure they all now sit up over the top of that, which they do. There you go. Perfect. Now we can put the second screw in. Bring you up underneath there. Like that. Can now fully tighten down there. Grab that one. A little bit of oil. I'll send you around there. So let's move you out of the way a minute. Be all right once the heads go on, all these wires will stop getting in the way then, but for the moment, you've got to work around them as best you can. Like that. And then like this. And a lot of people didn't realise in this film that the blower motor itself was actually fake. And it threw a lot of people when you started seeing the movie car with the bonnet up. First thing we all used to do is stick your head up underneath the bonnet and try and have a looky-loop. And obviously for the film, they just made a little frame belt and a blower motor to it to make the car look seriously windswept and gunned it around. And of course, everyone thought the blower motor was actually connected, but it wasn't. It was all a myth. It was all a lie. Yeah, spoilt our illusions totally, didn't it? Right, so that's that done. Looking rather sexy, isn't it? Yeah. So we can put that to one side now. Come on to the next stage, which is going to be this little assembly here. There you go. So we're going to put the manifold on and we're going to use a pair of PS05 for that. Let's grab those. They're just there. I'm not opening all my screws together today. I'm just going to do a couple at a time, just be on the safe side. So you want 3 of those. Let's move that up there. Shove that out of the way. Bring you in. And bring you in. Grab a bit of oil. Pop. Just like that. Slap a bit of oil on you. And you're ready then. Right. So we're going through with the 2 holes straight up in there. Like so. Lines up nicely. And then we're going in here with the 2 screws. Let's grab you. Sling you in there. And then do the same with you. Tighten you up. And then we can do the same with you. There you go. So that's that done. Again, I should just go around and give that little bit of a gunk wash. We then want blower motor 56F, 56C and 56G. So that's all of those over there. And then we've got the cap as well to go on its rump. So let's grab all of that. So we want 56G. That's going through the D section on here. Put the narrow end facing forward. So it sits like so. Okay. We then want to go up and into the body, which is your crescent shape there, your D shape. Drop that in like so. And then we're going in there with the PS05 screw. So let's grab you. That's the last PS05 screw out of the bag. Pinch that together and send that up and in. Like that. Give that a jiggle, make sure it's screwing in nicely. Just like so. And we want this pulley to spin. So that's that done. We can now push the cap in and lock that all in place. Sorted. We then want to fit that to the bracket. And we want to use a PS14 screw. Grab you. One of those. Little bit of oil. Grab our bracket and we want it that way round. You got a little nib there, little peg going in this little hole just here. Okay, right down in there. Here's where that's going. So locate that, and then that'll click straight in place. Spin it round with your hand, pinch it together, and then you can pop your screw in then. And that's where the oil comes into its own, because it just literally cuts straight through that. Like so, okay? So that's what you want there. And then we're going to attach that with a DS20 screw. So let's grab you. Pop one of them in. Grab a bit of oil. Just like so. And then this is going to go down on top here. Like so. Okay. And we're going to drop the screw right through the top of the bracket and into the die cast. Just like so. And that's done. Okay, so that's what we're going to have at the end of this issue, folks. We are going to have our blower, our cylinder head like so, ready to go in. And looking all rather suave and windswept, folks. So we'll leave it there. Don't forget, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build one of these with me, pop over to the Hachette website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop, and you too can be building one of these iconic cars. Also, to help me out, if you can click little fester in the corner there and subscribe to the channel, I'll be immensely grateful. Remember to like and hype the video. That way more people come in and see me. Thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.